Y'all see the title, Attractive Men Have a Hard Time in the Workplace. Y'all know what's up with this. Get the lighting straight. So now I'm going to basically go on and talk to y'all about this as well. Y'all already heard my story. I'm going to leave the other live up so y'all can see about the attractive men getting sabotaged in the workplace. But this going to be the time for us to like have a discussion and talk about this stuff as well, because it seems like as an attractive man, you start to get sabotaged the moment you walk through the door. Like it's like you targeted the moment you walk through the door. You're automatically a target, bro. And it usually be from the hating ass people that already been there for a long time for other reasons. They don't stand out. They don't do anything to and try to improve themselves. A lot of them probably been there for a long time. Don't have any aspirations to do anything else. Don't work out. Don't look good. Don't know none of that shit. Don't none of it. RDE Fiji live lad, welcome back. Yes sir, I'm back. The truth is I'm dealing with legal issues with my job right now. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. And not even before that, bro. Like and not even before that. The it was a chick that was that went to HR on me for giving her a hug, bro. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. That was insane, bro. She literally went to HR trying to say that I was stalking her because I gave her a hug that she leaned in for. That was insane. That was absolutely insane, bro. And this was a chick I wasn't even flirting with or nothing like that. Like, cause you know it ain't really that many black chicks that work up there, so I was really just kind of just being nice and stuff like that. It was in a nice environment in the employee like pub area stuff like that, and they called the freaking. She called the freaking. She called the freaking park rangers on me, bro. That wasn't crazy. That was crazy. They came and talked to me. I'm thinking I did, so I'm like, what? Like she tried to make it out the scene like I was following her at work and stuff like that, bro. Like, bro, they did the most, bro. But in turn, after all that went down, she started being around me all the time. Like I'll be playing pool, she'll come and sit at the seat right next to the pool table and stuff. I was like, okay, if you so traumatized by my appearance and all this other stuff that you laid on thick when you was talking to the Rangers and all that stuff, and what they really called the park. I forgot what it's called, but it's the park security, whatever it is. When they was talking to them, then if like then you wouldn't want to be around me. Like if it's somebody that made you feel that type of way, you wouldn't want to be around somebody like that. And your friends sitting there just, they're her and her friends, and her friend group was sitting there smiling and giggling at me and stuff like that. But you just pulled this shit, but you still coming back around and sit with me, but you just went to HR on me. You see what I mean? So I had to go through that with them. They came and sat me down, had me on tape, trying to talk to me, talking about like I'm dealing with like, are you serious, bro? It's almost like she was trying to rub it in, like, okay, then if you didn't want me around you, then why the hell you keep coming around me? That's what I was looking at. Like that's insane. But anyway, we finna answer some of these comments. We finna have a discussion here, guys. Was this recent? Yes, it definitely was recent, bro. First cousin, what's up, gangster? What's up, CJ? What's up with you? Yeah, I can feel that a little, Noto. Yeah, couldn't see it at first. Hey, what's up, True Prodigy, bro? Where you been at, G? Uh, Rolando G. Wow, a sister went to H. Yeah, a sister out of everybody, bro. Like we in a predominantly white space, and I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, you know, we black, we stick to like those are the type of places we usually stick together. You know what I mean? We look out for one another. Out of everybody that went there, I'm expecting this to happen from, I'm gonna be honest, from a white chick or something like that. But bro, for this to happen from a sister, bro, this is, and from where I was from, insane, insane, bro, insane. Hold up, let me pull up the live on my phone so I can make sure everything good. Y'all, right quick. We finna get to these comments. Used to carry 15 plus plates at Cheesecake and do multiple positions and got brung gifts from girls only. Was there for 2 months just to get fired for eating. That's crazy, RD. That's crazy. It was probably one of them hating dudes that saw how the chicks was. Trust me, them dudes be watching you, bro. Them dudes be watching you. I promise you. Them dudes be watching, bro. I promise you. Oh yeah. Hold up. These comments coming pretty quick. I'm gonna read the comments from here then. Okay, UK09. This title hit hard. Dudes mean mugged me when I was dressed up in the office, but don't win the others. Maybe because I'm taking more of the spotlight and regular norms away. So, bro, you go anywhere and you stand out. You take any type of spotlight. You get any type of attention. They is on your ass, bro. I'm telling you right now, they on your ass every time, bro. Especially when you got one of them Casanova type supervisors that be trying to act like they trying to get the girls and all that, but they see you come in there and they know that you can pull chicks, bro. Just keep it a buck. You can look at me, you can tell that I'm the type of dude that chicks will go for. Just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck. It's just my archetype alone, bro. Like my archetype alone. That's something that I'm willing to admit. I'm willing to admit this ain't me just saying this, bro. This is my environment. My environment has proved this to me. And my presentation is speaking that. My presentation speaks before I go in the room. I go in a room like this. That presentation is speaking before I say any words. You see what I'm saying? And not to say that I dress up good and accentuate the physique. I'm just coming from the gym. I wanted to hop on here and talk with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just got through a grueling workout. Had to come and chop it up with y'all boys. You see what I'm saying? And that because this was on my mind when I was leaving the gym. EDJZ 2 times. Just came back home. Just came back from the gym. Let's go. Yes, sir. Official Michael, what's up? The truth is, I had a lady that threw herself on the file cabinet as I walked by, then confronted me, say I ran into her. I said, I never touched you. And she told her supervisor. Bro, they be doing crazy stuff, bro. They be doing crazy stuff. And it's crazy, like, it be from a lot of the spiteful women, bro. They will go to HR to you in a second, bro. Immediately, they will go to HR on you, bro. And they make up shit, bro. That's just like that, bro. I know for a fact that ain't no surprise, bro. That ain't no surprise. I went through some similar shit like that, bro. I done heard women, like my homeboy that was working up there with me, a girl, he was trying to, like, I guess he was trying to comfort the girl because she just had a breakup with her boyfriend and stuff, right? And he was like, you got a nice body, and you look good, so you shouldn't have a problem getting another guy, don't cry, pretty much trying to comfort her and stuff, right? She went to HR on his ass. That is insane. And trust me, he pulled chicks too. He the type that you see him, you'll be like, okay, I see what his lane would be. So that's crazy. She went to HR on him for trying to comfort her by saying she said in the report that he said I had a nice body and this and all. I'm like, bitch, are you serious? Like that shit is crazy, bro. Steve, you speak Spanish? No, I don't. I don't know why people feel like I got like that kind of. I don't know. I'm just saying. One Hokage, I just saw a skit on the manager who prays on a brother's downfall because the chick likes him. It be like that. It really be like that for real, though. Because you got to understand, a lot of these managers, they be trying to act like Casanovas, and they use their position as leverage to try to get the chicks and stuff like that. They be doing that, bro. They be doing that shit. It ain't no different from the guys in the club that be wearing the chains and stuff to try to bring the chicks. Like, they try to get the chicks to come over there. We got to understand, like, every guy has their calling card to try to get chicks. And if it ain't their own physical presentation, they have to get used. It's plain and simple. When I was a bigger guy, I noticed that I was wearing a lot more designer. I was wearing, like, I was being more on the money tip when I was a bigger guy. I noticed that when I looked at my old pictures and stuff, I'm wearing designer, I'm dripped out, I'm doing all this other stuff. When I look at big guys and stuff like that, they always drip down, strip, like, drip to the guys and like drip in designer chains and all that. When I see really, really skinny guys, they always drip in designer, big chains and all this other stuff, always flashing money. So like when they on every other end of the spectrum and they ain't got no physiques, they have to use the calling card of they have to peacock to try to get chicks. Just keeping it a buck, bro. I noticed that when I look around, like, and I go out, because remember, when you go out to the, like, nightlife and stuff like that, that's when people put on the most. So that's when you see them in their real light when they trying to get chicks, when they try to actively get chicks. So when they try to actively get chicks, when they're trying to dress like this and dress too clean over the top and all that stuff like that, wearing all these diamonds and all this other stuff, bro. Like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's their calling card. But they ain't doing nothing but attracting trash with that. But you walk in, you ain't got to wear none of that. You can wear something, bro. I wear a gas station shirt and you still put the same shit still trying to flex in front of, bro. It's just keeping it a buck, bro. Gas station shirt, small, and it fit on me real good. Hug my sleeves, hug the guns. You know, you gotta get the curls for the girls. You see what I'm saying? Curls for the girls. Hug the guns. Make sure y'all doing them, bro. Hey, bro, y'all do y'all workouts, bro. Hey, I'm gonna drop some workout videos too soon. God is good. EDZ 2 times. And she's psycho. She is psycho. RDE. EDZ. I'm from Chicago, so you really got to be careful if you handsome select dude. The guy generally pointed a gun at me, all because his girl looked at me. Luckily, I survived. And that is insane, bro. I didn't had the time. I told y'all about the story about when I was outside the club with this chick, and guys was trying to put on, and they drove by and waved, and they had guns aimed at us from the car. I ain't gonna never forget that night. Never forget that night, bro. The video was, I think it was dangerous by being handsome is dangerous. It's one of my videos. Just go back and see it. I got like crime scene tape and stuff on it, on the thumbnail and stuff like that. You'll see what I'm talking about. Vlad and Get a Girls, I'm not really sure. Queen OCE, you from Australia. Shout out to Australia. Gino, what's up, bro? If you make a girl feel rejected, she will do spiteful stuff. Definitely will do spiteful stuff. And they will sabotage you in the workplace too. Like, the thing is, when you at work, and it seemed like if you don't, I'm gonna be honest, it seems like if you don't kiss certain people ass and they don't feel like you kissing their ass, they don't feel like you giving them like the benefit of the doubt. So that's why sometimes, like, when you got like female managers and stuff like that, I'm not saying you necessarily gotta kiss their ass, but like just kind of give them a little bit of the flirtation, because especially if she older, a lot of them, they already used to getting rejected by guys, and I'm gonna be honest, like, from the guys, the type of guys that they want, just keeping it a buck, we already know the dynamics, so they already feel like they're gonna be left out of a lot of the situations. But if you include them and you go by and say, hey, how you doing, you can just go by and speak to her, you know, let her feel noticed and stuff like that, bro. I noticed that end up helping me get a lot of those managers on my side, and it wasn't me intentionally trying to get them on my side. They just be in your corner just because you acknowledge their existence and stuff like that. I noticed that. Like, when you acknowledge their existence and stuff like that, and you're not just flirting with all the little, you know, the other girls and stuff like that, that they see the other guys always flirting with them, but they don't really ever get no ass. And a lot of them just want to be included. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn if they if they're married. Women love attention. It's what it comes from. Attention first. Looks with them. It's like looks and attention is like neck and neck with them when it comes to currency. So they want attention and looks. They don't give a damn if it's from their husband. Okay, we got Gino. Are there ways to let people down easy? Definitely are. Hey man, have you ever heard of a drop ball? Not sure. Nope, gotta keep it strictly professional at work. Yep, definitely gotta keep it professional. Oh, appreciate the super chat, UK09, $5 super chat. Appreciate that, my G. Advice with hate at a school reunion later this month. Was there 2 years ago. People hated my progress and I elevated further while they got fatter. Every time you go to like a school reunion, a family reunion, any type of reunion, when y'all used to congregate and y'all go away from a long time and y'all come back, it's always, the dynamic is always going to be who's doing this, where are you doing, what are you doing in life, it's always going to be like some type of comparison dynamic. Okay, it's either going to be they trying to come at you with the money. What is he doing for himself? Is he doing well for himself? It's always going to be a competition. So the fact that if you change yourself and you got in shape and you start looking better, they already see that automatically before you say any words. So that's going to garner hate from them, because they looking like, dang, he changed, he did all this, and all the time we left, I come back, I'm looking worse than I did when I was there. You know, and you basically saying all that, that's a slap in the face without you saying anything. You don't have to say a word to have that type of reaction. That's a slap in the face of them before you say anything. What they're saying is, yes, he been on his shit while he was gone, and when he came back, he showed me that he pretty much shitted on me the whole time while I was gone. And I come back looking like this. Coming back looking disgusted. coming back looking like a slob. But I'm just keeping it a buck. That's what they be feeling like in their head. Because when they look in the mirror, they don't like that shit. They don't be liking that shit. They just don't want to put in the work to change it. So they look at you, the person that actually did the thing that they wanted to do. Oh yeah, yeah, they got hate. But like I told you guys, it's easier to hate than to put in the work. It's easier to project than to put in work. You can sit on the couch and project. I can sit here and project and talk shit about people all day. That's not really putting in no work. Taking my ass to the gym and watching my diet and being consistent with both of those, that's hard. Now you got to put in work for that for years. See, that's not easy to do. So they don't like to do hard things. And the fact that you did the hard thing and consistently doing the hard thing and getting better and better, the fact that you're getting better in their face, that's another reason why you get hate in the workplace. Because if you're improving in their face. All that, they get a front row seat to your improvement. They get backstage passes to your improvement. They see you every day. Designer, you're stunning just the way you are. Marcy plants flowers. You don't need to be dripping in desire. You are stunning just the way you are. I appreciate that, Marcy. Truth is, you really got to watch your back and movements. Retaliation is a real thing. People will team up to create conflict and throw it back in your face, saying you was intimidating. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened at my work too. They could have thrown all that in there. It was like, oh, he's intimidating. Look at his muscle. Look at how he looks and stuff like that. Bro, they could have threw all that in that HR report. They could have threw all that. I didn't even want to hear what all they had to say really when it came to all that. I just say, I'm terminated. There ain't no sense in me hearing the rest of this. I'm out of here. I left respectfully, but I knew that the rest of it was gonna be nothing but some bullshit. But I knew what type of timing she was on. I was constantly getting choosing signals, and she didn't like that because some of them she was trying to sleep with. Now that's wild. But you gotta understand, when the chicks feel like they not in that number, they ain't gonna mess with you, bro. And like they automatically when you got a chick that's gonna become your enemy, it's good to have people in high places on your side, bro, because she can make up stuff. And you can be like, oh, like remember that supervisor, that manager that she was cool with? Oh yeah, you put the bug in there and be like, hey, she might start saying some stuff about me, so just be on the lookout for that. You can put the bug on it in her ear, so when it come up, you got some protection right there. Marcy plants any type of okay. Shiny. Yeah, I think it's because of the lotion that I put on. It's good for my skin and everything like that. So no, I don't be putting on no oil, baby oil and all that stuff. It's really just a lotion that shines, and it's good for exfoliating your skin and stuff like that. So it keeps my skin good, nice, healthy, hydrated and stuff like that. I drink a lot of water as well, so it contributes to it. Hey, back to back, I'm in the gym right now for sure. You know it. Oh yeah, stay in there, get them gains, my G. Gino, you try to let a girl down easy, she will get even madder. If she feels any form of rejection, they will go ballistic. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's hard. It's hard to let them. It's hard to. It's hard to let them down easy, bro. It's hard to do that. You say, "Am I a Jedi?" That's funny. You right about filling their cups. Every other woman wants that attention, but I don't give anything, which makes you more of a threat. Right. Because then they don't really know what they expect from you. The truth is. Gino, I remember I was 12 years old. This girl was like 16. She liked me. Had a girlfriend that was a year younger than me. I said I had a girlfriend. She tried to hold my head underwater. Crazy work. Crazy work. 0 point. You have to work with people to be appreciated, but be careful. Your coworkers won't like the favor you receive, and that's the problem. That's the problem. From the moment you walk through the door as an attractive man in a workplace, you're already perceived as a threat. Remember, I told you guys, you're a threat in every environment, because when you stand out, period, in a lot of environments anyway, any guy that actually stands out, you are a threat. It's plain and simple. TJ, hello, my dad watches you. What's up, bro? What's up, Unc? What's up with you? Damn, I'm feeling like an Unc right now, dang. I was saying, Unc, man, y'all making me feel old, bro. harm dating. Spit that truth. Oh, you know what's up, Matthew C? What's up with you, bro? Hey, we definitely gotta do a joint live together sometime, man. For sure. We definitely gotta do a joint live sometime, man. We gotta do something. I definitely, you definitely put a lot of work in, and I definitely mess with your content, bro. So if you with that, I'm with it, bro. For sure. I know you got a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of stuff to say as well. Then ask questions that gym. They're gonna do their own workout. Arm gang leveling up. Oh yeah. Hey, to be honest, I always kind of had arms. They're just getting leaner because as my body fat percentage goes down, it's just more just being exposed. So I guess the bicep veins are in. A lot of the definition up top are in. You know, so a lot of the vascularity is coming in. You see, so that's basically how it is right now. It's just gonna keep trickling down as everything tightens up. Said looking like a young Kai Green. Hey, that's a legit compliment though. I ain't gonna cap. Hey, I actually took inspiration from Kai Green. I never got that. When I see someone improving, I get inspired. Human. And Dingus, appreciate that, bro. Human. I never got that. When I see someone improving, I get inspired. Then I ask questions like, so I can improve as well. Like Goku. Other people just stare weirdly or give awkward vibes. Exactly. That's what the response should be. But in order for them to acknowledge the fact that in order for them to get inspired, they have to acknowledge the fact that you're good in the first place. And a lot of people don't even want to take accountability for themselves. Less don't even want to give anybody else props for their hard work. So in order for them to be inspired by you, they have to first acknowledge that you have done something good. And a lot of people don't even want to acknowledge that. They want to try to ignore that. They want to downplay it. You see what I mean? Why they won't just look at it instead of being like, okay, dang, bro, how you get like that? You know, or something like that. Instead of asking the question, they want to sit there and mug and do all this other bullshit, you know, instead of trying to actually do something that'll actually help them improve their situation. Which is why you're going to have a lot of problems in the workplace. You'll have a lot of problems in the workplace. Instead of trying to improve, instead of be like, hey, bro, where you get your hair cut at, bro? If they see you sharp, they see you wear some type of shirt, they see you got to like work out, like, dang, bro, I want to work out. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to tell y'all something too, because it was this older guy that was at work, that last place I worked at. I remember when he told me like, I remember I looked in the window and in the mirror and I just looked at myself. I was like, dang, I don't like the way my belly looked. I don't like the way this looked. And I don't like the way my body looked, man. Can you help me with some workouts or something like that, right? So I knew something was funny because after I told him about it, 2 days later, he just started giving me this real funny look. When I started walking through with my tank tops, when I started walking through with my stringers and stuff like that, he started giving me a real funny look. Wasn't speaking, like he'll try to speak to other women. Like when I'm speaking, like I tried to come up because he worked at the front desk, and I was trying to speak to people, the woman, but he was trying to act like he was talking to her so hard, like so deep, you know, trying to ignore me when I was there type shit. You know, they be doing shit like that. So he was trying to he was basically trying to act like he was ignoring me. But when the chick spoke to me, then all of a sudden he wanted to speak after she spoke to me. So she interrupted the conversation to speak to me. She was like, oh, hey, how you doing? He wasn't going to speak to me. Until I did, oh, hey, man, how you doing? But no, don't try to speak to me now. That the chick trying to speak to me now. So I noticed that when people start like saying stuff about your physique and saying stuff about how you look and stuff like that, like it's hard to, you almost got to kind of put them in that category. Okay, yeah. I mean, because they notice how hard it is to do it, and they can't get what you are overnight. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold up. Oh, Jerry. See, this is what I be talking about. You talking about, bro, you a 6 in the face. You don't even have a jawline and a high cheekbones and hunter eyes, right? That's the crazy part about it, right? He said, I don't have high cheekbones, which I you know, that's the funniest thing, right? That's the funniest thing. They always nitpicking. Definitely one of those black pill guys that probably watch Wheat Waffles. But guess what? The girls don't give a damn about that. The girls still, the girls don't give a damn about that shit. Matthew C. Horn dating. Let's do it. I'll hit your channel to see how to reach you. You can hit me up on my gram. You can hit me up on the gram. Matthew C. Dingus, he's the man for sure. Definitely is. We love to see that loud Matthew C. Horn. He is the next level of levels. He definitely is. He definitely is. He said I joined halfway through. Already vibing, bro. Manfred, for sure. Appreciate you for joining the live, for sure, man. Glad you enjoying this. That's what I'm saying, girl, bro. I don't know what they be saying about like, cause I don't know what it is. But like I say, I ain't finna worry about what guys talking about with my face. That's like that shit is just weird. But it just shows how obsessed they are with another man's face. That's what really getting me about it. Y'all so over obsessed with the face and this. Oh, you're six of the face, but you don't see the whole presentation. You don't see the whole presentation. You don't see what women are saying about what they like about my face. They like my eyes. It's been chicks that said something about my nose. It's been chicks that said something about my cheeks. There's been chicks that said stuff about my eyebrows. Like you don't even know like half the stuff that y'all is looking at. They're like picking. They're picking like different stuff that I don't even notice about it. I'd be surprised about some of the stuff they be saying. Yukon Glacier, bro, you're jacked. Appreciate it, bro. Definitely put in work for that. Bro, what you talking about, T-Bang? No, me and an old friend of mine entered a job at the same time. Whole time, bro was telling all the girls that I was mentally ill because I was quiet, but they were still choosing me. Damn, you got the guys trying to sabotage you. So they trying to put in the rumors so the chicks won't mess with you. That's all. That's a old ass tactic, bro. And this shit old. It's old and it don't work. That the chick's still gonna be choosing on you. Now that you're so mysterious, now they really want to get to know your ass. So you can thank them. Yeah, give them a hand clap. Uh, give them a standing ovation. Clap your hands and be like, hey, I appreciate you, bro. You see what I'm saying? I give you some applause. Thank you for making the girls want me even more. You see what I'm saying? I'll stand up and give you applause for helping me. Most of them are DL being obsessed with over another man's face. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what's y'all obsession with that? Like, what's y'all obsession? Over another man's face. Someone, jealousy, and envy always go back to DL behavior from them. They definitely do. Because they really be so obsessed with the guy's face. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. He said, bro, how long have you been working out? About 8.5 years consistently. Like for real consistently. I've been doing like little workouts from high school and stuff like that too, but like I wasn't seriously working out for like every bit of like 8 years. And it was off and on too when I was gaining my weight and stuff like that too. So EDJ 72 times, dudes are literally getting surgery to get that ideal model look. It's wild out here. It definitely is wild. It definitely is wild. But they ain't developed the mindset. They ain't developed none of this other stuff. And they think that they just finna go. So now I see if they're doing it for like a movie role or they finna do it to make some money or something like that. Something that is actually going to help them. They're not going to no modeling agencies or something like that. Now I would see why they'll probably do it for that. But just for everyday life, I'm like, bro, like, you don't need that to get the stuff for everyday life, bro. I ain't one for like heavyweight gym stuff, but like with the shit that I been through recently, scrolling through live and I just hearing the positivity about like self-confidence and shit, it's a boost, you feel me? That's how it's supposed to be, Manfred. That's how it's supposed to be. EDJ, you right about that, G. XRP 444, what's good, brother? How do you handle hate from guys in the gym? I mind my business and still get hate from my physique. Hey, you just gotta ignore them guys, bro. That's just the main thing I do. I just ignore them guys. I just ignore those guys for real. That's literally what I do. I just ignore those guys. Because at the end of the day, it ain't really nothing fun to come out of it. You got to know the guys at work too, but it's hard to do that because you go there every day. But um, yeah, I just ignore them. Yeah, yeah, these YouTube bots is insane. Yeah, that's why I got them out of there. But it's good. That's why I got the phone. I'm getting them right up out of there. Yeah, Rice is definitely out of there. How long you been working out consistently? Pretty much for like 8 years. What you do? I used to do calisthenics, but I got hip mobility, so gotta be careful because of everything dislocates. Yeah, I did calisthenics to build like the core of my physique because I used to be against lifting weights because I thought I was cheating at first when I would ain't know shit about working out. I thought that, oh, he just lift weights, that's why he's that big, and I was really like a calisthenics like person. I praised calisthenics. I was against everything else. I thought everything else was cheating at first because I ain't know shit. But then I started incorporating the weights and all that other stuff and I just started doing it. That's just how I went. That's how I go. Salute XRP 444. That's what's up, bro. Favorite leg workout. I do the leg extensions. I like to do walking lunges with 40-pound weights on each side. 40-pound dumbbells. I do walking lunges, 20 paces up, 20 paces back, and usually I walk it down from 40 to 30, and I keep it there. I do 40s back and forth, 30s back and forth, walking lunges, dumbbells, and then I do the 30s again. Yeah. And in between those, I do the what those called? Those that glute. It's not a glute machine. It's like the the one where you open your legs up and you close them with the weights. I do those in between the walking lunges. So I do the 40s back and forth. Get on those open and closing weight machines over there. I think it works your glutes and your erectors, those, and then I go and do that. So in between those, I do those. Do you watch MMA? Not really. Not really avid. To be honest, I catch it from time to time, but not really sure. Court. What is your go-to work after workout to not be so sore the next day? Also, I'm new here. Hi, Court. To be honest, what is your go-to after workout to not be so sore the next day? To be honest, I would say like do like some good stretching. Do some really good stretching, and like probably sit in the bath with some Epsom salt or something like that. Maybe, but if you're a beginner, it's really not too much you can do that'll stop you from being sore because those are muscles that haven't been used, so you can't really avoid it like that. But some things that will help is stretching out those muscles, stretching them out really good. That will help ease it a bit. Because if you just lay down, you don't stretch at all, everything gonna be clumped up and it's just gonna be even worse. But I'll say that, and probably like a warm bath with some Epsom salt after that. I think that'd be a pretty decent remedy to start with. But you can't. It's not unavoidable. But as time goes on, the more you work those muscles, the less sore you'll be after those workouts. So yeah, that's why say no pain, no gain. It's the truth. You gotta go through a lot of pain to get them gains. XRP 444. I want to start a YouTube channel documenting my cut. I've been on for a year now. For people out there that was in my situation but nervous, LO, any advice? Really, just get out there. Just get out there. The stuff you worrying about, I mean, you always gonna have trolls everywhere. People gonna talk about you to the day you die or whatever, stuff like that. So if you worrying about trolls and all that other stuff, just start. Just put it out there. It's gonna be people that's gonna be inspired by that, and trust and believe me. Because at first, that's what was stopping me at first. I was worried about, oh, what if they say this? What if they say that? You just gotta get out there and start that shit. James Carter, I literally overheard a girl say that I look gay pretty. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I was wearing my baggy work uniform. Hey, it is what it is. You can't help your genetics, bro. That's the same thing I said with chicks, too. They was like, because a chick accused me of wearing mascara. I didn't even know what mascara was. I had to go look it up. I was like, what is mascara? And I looked it up. I was like, oh, hold up. I had to go back to it. I was like, hold up. It ain't none of that going on. Yeah, it ain't none of that going on. So yeah, it's crazy when they figure out that my features are natural. That's what really get them. They think I get my eyebrows arched. My eyebrows been arched since I was a kid. My eyelashes been long since I was a kid. I was teased about my eyelashes being long, cut them off, grew back even longer, and they heard it when they grew back, so I left them alone ever since. And that's how it is. And as I've gotten older, my lashes have gotten longer too. And my eyebrows are literally naturally arched. Literally. I've never put a clipper to them, never did none of that. It's literally, they've always been that way. And like, if you don't believe, look at my community posts and y'all see my kid pictures. They've never been cut at. I came out the womb with arched eyebrows. It's just plain and simple. Carb loading is great for leg day. Cheese grits is goated. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm like 40 abductor machine. Yeah, you right, the truth is. Manfred, dude, I'm like 40 kg, 4'10", tiny. Like I can't imagine me with huge muscles will look funny as hell, like a kangaroo chihuahua mix. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, I done seen some short jack guys get theirs, bro. Especially in college. I seen a guy on a football team, and it was a guy that was a Q dog. I ain't gonna never forget Lil Carl, bro. He was pulling, and it wasn't just because he was a Q. He had the physique and everything. He was jacked too. So trust me, that's like if you're a short guy like that, bro. It's the best thing is to get jacked. Even though you under there. Yeah, you out of here. Okay, so gratitude. Thank you for the advice. Should go live more often. I'm definitely gonna be going live more often, bro. And definitely gonna be using the software as well. So I'm gonna do like a mixture between all this so I can react to other people's content and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing like a lot more stuff with the content as well, guys. So I definitely wanna talk to y'all a lot because I ain't gonna lie, my attention span for like trying to respond to all the comments is kind of low because I can't keep doing all that. I'm gonna be honest with you, my mind can't really. I ain't gonna say my mind can't. It's just that I can't just be trying to sit there and respond to all the comments. It's a lot of times I can't see them all, so I rather talk to y'all when I can. Like this, it's better for me if I can see it as they come in. You see what I mean? So yeah. So he was teased for having abs. That's insane. I was teased for having abs as a woman when I was in school. Can't gain weight for hell, man. But nothing wrong with long lashes, dude. Guys like pretty eyes, too. That's how I be. I mean, I get a lot of compliments for my eyes from women, so that's one of my trademarks. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of the reasons why I never wear sunglasses. I never wear that. It ain't really just because of the woman, but for me too. I just think that sunglasses and all that shit, it just looks stupid on me. I just feel like it will. I don't wear no shades or none of that stuff unless I absolutely need to. Like as a need, like I'm in some bright ass sun or somewhere on a vacation somewhere. That's the only way I'll probably ever wear shades. Yeah, people hate so much when you stand out, Jared Chapman. Yeah, because because they don't. It's a projection because they don't stand out. It's just plain and simple. Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to go and talk to you guys, bro. Been on here for a while, and Orbit it's been about 8 years, and appreciate y'all for dropping by, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate y'all for just chilling with me, bro. So, anyway, it's your boy Noto. Remember, anybody can improve themselves if they willing to work at it, and I'm out.